season high runs. There was some great defense here tonight. Pablo Lopez was on the mound looking good. Yeah. How much were you guys waiting to have a kind of breakout dominant win like this?
Yeah, it was a good day everywhere you looked. We got good pitching. As you said, we had several guys on the field making plays. Carlos had a pretty spectacular inning, and Bader had, a play in there as well. But the bats really broke out. I mean, really, we had just very consistent, great at bats all the way around. We laid off a ton of close, tough pitches. We took a bunch of walks, which helped us get some things going. And then we had really good swings to bring them around. And it was up and down the lineup. I mean, really, it was a situation where everybody's doing something to put some runs on the board today. And it's nice. It does feel like once a couple of guys get it going, then everyone else just jumps in, and the guys made it happen.
Two of those hits came from Mickey Gasper coming into the game, which is a tough situation in itself.
Yeah.
But given how hard he had worked, and now another opportunity with you guys to see him finally get a couple career firsts, how much does he deserve something like that?
I mean, he's always hit, so he keeps proving himself. And I've said before, he's been an exceptional hitter all the way up. In AAA, he's just dominated. And that's normally a pretty good sign of someone that can come to the big leagues and contribute offensively. So, getting him to the plate from the left side especially has been something that we've been trying to do, but we haven't been able to do a ton of. But when he goes up there, the at-bats are just super, super competitive. He does everything you want to see that makes a pitcher's life really hard, and he just hits line drives all over the field. So it was great. It's not that easy to come into that spot. We stick him in there, whereas he's in the 3-hole, hitting right behind Buck, and he just jumped right in.
Is there an update on Luke Quesel?
Yeah, Luke has a fractured right forearm, and he's gonna miss some time. Obviously, it's a non-displaced fracture, which is a good thing. But we're going to have to take our time. I don't have a real timeline or anything at this point. We're just going to wait and see what the further opinions tell us. So obviously that's tough news. He's settling in really well here and doing a really nice job for us, and he'll be back. He'll get it right, and he'll be back. I have no doubt he'll be running around the bases again soon. But tough news there.
Yeah.
Did he know it right away?
I don't think he knew it right away, because he went out there and we got the thumbs up that he was okay. I think he willed himself to just stay out there. I mean, we have guys that they're not going to take themselves out of the game. They're just going to keep playing. If there's any possibility of staying in there, they're going to tell us they're fine. So sometimes that's hard, because you want them to tell us if their arm's fractured. But he's just going to keep going until he can't. But he went in and tried to do some stuff in the cage in between innings, and we learned pretty quickly that he wasn't going to be able to.
He's only been here a week, but he's clearly already become an important part of the offense. That must impress you for how quickly he made it impact.
He's been extremely impressive, and his attitude's great, and he really likes to work. And when you have guys with young players with really good ability that really like to work, it's just to kind of bruise up, and it has the makings of a guy that can play here for a long time.
Carlos had that at bat in the first inning, then liner to left, and was caught, but then another single. How good did his at bats look today?
Yeah, he was on point all day. He gets the sac fly, draws a walk, he hits 2 balls on the screws, hard line drives. That's you kind of watch him, and you see his at bats, you see his mannerisms, you see the confidence building, and I think he was really pleased with the complete ABs that he went up there and had today. I think it all felt right for Carlos at the plate, and it looked great from my angles.
Pablo's pitch count obviously got up quick, but what did you think of his 5 innings?
I think he had a good start. I mean, he's coming off the IL. He threw 65 pitches in his rehab start, right around there. He had to work a little bit today. but he made a lot of good pitches. I think he made a lot of good pitches, and he probably had a bunch of, a handful of pitches that lengthened the outing for him a little bit, where he didn't have exactly what he was looking for, but when the time came, he made the good pitches. His stuff was good. He finished strong, and I'm glad he could get the 5 innings complete, and we could get him out of there at that point. But a solid start for him returning.
How much did Eddie just kind of drawing 4 walks kind of help set things up for you guys?
I mean, that's always going to do big things. If your leadoff hitter is just on base for the guys behind him to bring him around, you're going to score a ton of runs. That reminded me of a lot of at-bats that I've seen Eddie have. He's patient. He's not going to get overly, hyped up and aggressive and start swinging at everything. He took a lot of close pitches like a few other guys tonight, and he was sitting out there waiting for us to, score some runs. So that's going to work every time.
Thanks, Rocco.
Thanks,
Yep.
Rocco.
Thank you, guys.